Good morning. Good morning, and welcome to another quarantine edition of economics. Hopefully, everybody's doing well, staying healthy, washing your hands, practicing social distancing, not hanging out with a bunch of people, and staying safe. I want to talk to you real quickly about do a weekly preview for the next 2 weeks. You guys have been doing an awesome job, by the way, of getting things turned in. It's been awesome. I was afraid that I would lose a lot of students. I'd have to contact a lot of students. This class actually I think is my highest percentage of like turning things in. Pretty much everybody has been doing it. That's great. That's awesome. Keep that work up, and your grade will reflect that. Looking at this week, what do we this and I'm gonna do the next 2 weeks weekly preview, just to kind of you know not a whole 6 days. So let's talk about what we got the next 2 weeks. So we've got unemployment here. We got just an ed puzzle today on looking at the GDP and unemployment, just kind of taking a look at key concepts we're going to look at this week. We're measuring the economy. Then on Tuesday, we have another ed puzzle, and this is basically macroeconomics is all about understanding how a big economy works. And honestly, that's basically the issues that we're running into right now with coronavirus are just unbelievably highlighted by all the things that we study in measuring the economy. And then one of the metrics used to measure the economy is inflation. So I've got a few interesting articles here for Wednesday on inflation. And then when we come back, we have actually, let's see here. I might have to move. Tell you what, I'm gonna move this inequality to later because that is not. If I Yeah, actually, we're going to be on spring break on the 14th. So I'll change the date on that to sometime later. But we also have to understand taxes and taxation and how all this the taxing works. And there's basically three types of taxes. There's videos there: progressive, regressive, and proportional, and some Google Forms. And then the whole concept of gender pay inequality and the fact that women make less than men, when you look at the studies, and why that is, and the issues that causes. And then we're looking at unemployment, and that will kind of really help us understand. A lot of people in so we're seeing right now, like we've been at a low unemployment, 3.5 unemployment percent unemployment for a long time. But what does that mean? And then it's going to be changing, and we're going to be looking at like Great Depression level unemployment, possibly, at least for in the short term. And what does that mean, and how does that all apply? So it's a really interesting time to be studying economics, and so this will give you a basis of understanding with all that. So that's what we got going on these next 2 weeks. I'm also going to do an optional Zoom on Wednesday, the 15th, when we come back, and just look for a time on that. Just optional, but if you want to